Unfortunately, I've spilled coffee or something down here. So I decided to do some Sashiko on here. And it'll give me a good project because I've just moved and haven't got my sewing area organised yet. I hope I can hide the stain. It didn't go quite as planned, but ended up surprisingly nice. Here's what I tried, what worked, and how the jeans look now. I have lots of light here in my new sewing room and sunrise views. So I'm not going to do a particularly fancy design on this. So I've used these circles before, I know that you've seen them. So I can't actually remember why I bought these, what project it was for, but honestly, I've had the best value for money out of these because I use them so often. It's crazy. So let's see. I think I'm going to do probably 2 overlapping like that. So that's probably about as big as I want it to go. Maybe I should do one size smaller, let's see. Yeah, maybe that looks better. All right. I'll put these in order because, you know, they just gradually go down and down. And these are not going to quite make small enough circles that I want. So let's draw them and see how it goes. And maybe I'll do another row in between each line that I'm drawing on the jeans. So I have a blue pen, which might seem a bit much, but I'm going to stitch in blue. And so the lines will be pretty well hidden if when I iron the heat erasable pen off, it leaves any kind of a trace. I find it easier to put the circles inside each other rather than start with the small and going out. And I'm just eyeballing it to get the position. I'm not measuring it to be precise or anything. Here's Daisy come to see what I'm doing. Actually, she's gone to look out the window. You can probably see here my sewing room's not really set up properly yet. Yeah, okay. And then I'm just going to do a really straight Sashiko stitch on this. The only awkwardness is with it being up the leg, but that's not a big deal. Take my time and do it. I could open the side of the leg if I wanted to. Actually, it wouldn't be the side on this one, it would be the inner leg. But I don't think I need to on this for this project. This one is going to overlap. Like that. I'm going to do a dark blue and a light blue. The cats really like this room. They've been climbing all over. It's been full of packing boxes and just stuff everywhere. It's very hard moving. It's taken me a long time to get everything sorted out. So they've been climbing, mountaineering over everything and jumping around. They've been having a good time. They seem to think it's a gymnasium for them. I have some new furniture and sewing tables come in and I'll be able to get better organised then. But this will be a good project for now because I can just do this part and then go off and do the Sashiko somewhere. I know this isn't going to take the stain out, but I think it's going to disguise it enough. And you know, as I wash these and wear them, probably it'll fade a little bit as well. Down here, I may come back later and do another circle. It just depends how much this stain actually shows. Let's check it out when I've done some Sashiko on it. These are the 2 colours I'm going to use. That one and the darker one. So I have my Sashiko thimble and my needle and thread. I'm going to start with the light blue. I think I'm going to do the dark blue for this one, so this is going to be the light blue one. And I'm just starting with a simple knot. There's no need to do anything fancier here. And I'm going to start in the centre. Now I actually think I want a smaller circle right in the middle, but I think I'll come back and do that at the end to find something small enough to draw a circle around. I'm so bad at drawing, I don't think I can even just draw a really small circle like that. Then there's nothing special about this Sashiko that I'm doing, it's just my usual stitching in and out. Not going to be able to put quite as many stitches on the needle on this curve as I like to do. But I'll just concentrate on trying to make them fairly even. Also a bit harder to pull through denim as well, maybe. So, and don't forget your tension control, although this is not as vital on denim as it is on other things. So I was a little bit awkward doing down jeans legs. Now, what do you think? Do you think I may have to do a row in between? I think I might. I'll do the ones I've drawn and use those as a guideline. If I just stay central between them, I should be able to do that. So I'm going to do these ones I've drawn first and then I'll decide. You must wonder if I ever decide what I'm doing fully before I start something, and the truth is quite often not, because as you're sewing, you just get different ideas about things. So I kind of jump from one idea to the next a little bit sometimes. And I like this paler colour against this blue as well. It's not against this denim. It's not as startling. Hope the other doesn't look too dark against it. I'll do a couple of rows, and again, if I think it doesn't look okay, I'll just change my mind again about what I'm doing. I hope this works and makes these make these wearable. One of my favourite things to wear when I go on holiday. Do you have favourite things? Some things I've had for so long, and I just don't throw them away because I like them so much, and newer things hang there and are never worn. I'm going to try to avoid sewing through the lines for the other circle. One thing I want to do is not have Sashiko stitch running over Sashiko stitch if I can help it. It might not, of course, be possible, but I'm going to try my best. So here I'm just going to take it up to the next line. And I'm just pulling it underneath to leave it, that thread just a little bit loose. It's a really small distance, but even so, see, it's just got a little bit there. The last thing I want is for this Sashiko to shrink when I wash it and be a gathered up circle. Now I'm going to continue. I'm going to sew all these circles in this manner. There's nothing different to show you about any of this, so I'll just come back when I've done this and I'll tell you what I decided to do about whether I need to do more or if I think this is going to take care of it. I decided to do the extra row in between. You can see the difference in the original circles and where I've done the centre, so I'll carry on like that. So I've completed this circle. It doesn't really quite hide the stains. I think it's going to be enough. The stain here is a little bit darker though, so we'll see, but I'm using a darker thread on this section. I also decided I wanted a third circle, and I've just gone ahead off camera and drawn that one in. So it'll go up partly over that, and this won't be a full circle in the centre. So this is the thread that I'm going to use for this part, and I'm going to follow the whole line. I'm not just going to sew from here to here, I'm actually going to go through there, so it'll be overlapping, and we'll see what that looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and thread my needle here, and we'll go ahead and start sewing on the next little section. And again, I'm going to try not to overlap the stitches, but with such a dense pattern of stitches, that may be a little bit difficult, but I'll do my best here not to do that. And again, I'm just starting with a knot. Got my Sashiko needle here. I wear blue a lot, so blue's always a good choice for me for doing any kind of embellishment on anything. Got hooked up in my scissors there. Okay, so just awkward sewing up this trouser leg. So because I tried to avoid this line when I did the first Sashiko circle, now I can sew right between it. Let's pull that through and see what that looks like. So again, I'm not going to show a lot of this Sashiko on camera. Just try and make your stitches even. Try not to cross them. And when I get a little bit more done, I'll show you how that's going to look. Well, I've got the second circle done here. I don't know that this is very successful at covering this stain up though, even though I do like the pattern. We'll finish it and see. I'm going to do the third circle now that I've got drawn in here, and I think I'm going to use this same colour as I did for the first one. And maybe I'll have to do something else to cover those stains up after I've done this, but we'll see what it looks like when it's finished. Well, I have my sewing on my jeans done, all done here, but I really like the look. These circles, I think they look really good, but it's not really a successful project because the stains still show more than I wanted them to. I was hoping the dent stitching would disguise them, and over time the little bit that was left would fade and you really wouldn't be able to see them. I have two ideas here of what to do next. Just fold that way you can see it. So the first thing is that I have some scraps here, and I've cut out some little circles. So what I could do is put these little circles strategically, and or some other colour, and maybe that one's not so good, and use the adhesive fabric and iron those on there, and then do some more stitching over them. Now this would look okay. Really though, if I was going to do this, I would have planned it the other way around. I would have put these on first, and then the Sashiko would have gone over the top. But I think it'll still look okay if I do that. And that's actually my second option, because my first option is I'm going to try to do this. So this is something that I saw online. It's called LA or Lars Totally Awesome. Well, that's it, Totally Awesome. And then in small letters underneath it says all-purpose concentrated cleaner, degreaser, spot remover. I'm going to use some of this. I'm going to spray this on here, put it in the sun, and see if that fades the stain some more. If it just fades it a little, I'll be okay with it, because it does cover it somewhat. So, and you know, this is really what I want, this look. Today is not going to be a suitable day, I don't think. It's winter. We had sleet here yesterday. I can't see there's going to be very much sun, so I'll have to wait and see. If if we get some sun, I'll spray it and put it outside and we'll see what happens. If not, I'll go back to the boro style idea. Well, there's a little bit of sun outside right now, so I'm going to spray some of this on here. So I'm going to take this outside and put it in the sun. We'll see what happens. Well, here's the result, and it looks much better. With a little longer sun, it may have taken the stain out altogether. There's still a trace there. I can wear them. On a sunny day, I'm going to repeat the process. I enjoyed this little project. If you like this video for more Sashiko and quilting ideas, please press the notification bell. Thanks for watching.